Hey guys, welcome to another ride in the Strugglebus, where we will an empty triangle, and happy Strugglemas to everybody. That time of year where good boys and girls find tesujis in their stockings and bad boys and girls find empty triangles. As per in previous years, I am going to be giving the community a Strugglemas present this year. And I've done this for a few years now, so I've seen what works, what doesn't work, and so I think I've settled on a good way to do it this year. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you guys enter to win a chance to play against one another and have those games be reviewed. And so what I'm going to do is there's going to be 4 lucky winners from this, and they're going to play games against one another. And then I'm going to review those games live with the players. And each person gets to play against the other 3 people. So you'll have 3 games played and reviewed. I did this last year. It worked out really well, and I have a better way of entering this year because last year I didn't really have a good way to do that. So what I'm going to do is there's going to be a link in the description of this video to join my Discord server. And when you do, there will be a channel where you can just put a message in there, and that will enter you in the contest. You do not need to stay in the channel to be entered. I know many of you really have no interest in that. It's just easier than having emails sent or whatnot. It's just one consolidated area. So all you need to do is go, drop your name in, and then leave if you don't want to leave, or stay if you want to stay. That is cool too. I am looking to do more with the channel this year. With that in mind, I'm also going to be trying out a new video series that I was going to title "Where the Hell Do I Go Now?" But that that isn't really on the bus theme. So I think I'm just going to call it Roadmap. And the intent of that video series is we're going to take a look at some complicated positions from our mid game. Because really that's where like the meat and potatoes of our games are, is what do we do in the middle of the game where there's just many options and it's tough to figure out what to do. And so I've been doing this in reviews recently where I will stop, at move 50, 60, 70, wherever there's, an interesting point, and I'll do a deeper dive into that one move, what the plan is for both players, what I'd be looking at for both players, and then where I'd end up playing. And it's been working really well, and I think that's a good video format to mix things up. I enjoy bus rides. I think you guys enjoy bus rides, but they do feel a little samey every once in a while, so I do try to mix up the content that I create, and so I want to try this out. The reason I'm bringing this up now is this is going to be done from players' games who are requesting them, and that's going to be requested through my Discord channel. So if you do want to stick around, you can, and you play a game where there's just a particular game where you just really didn't know what to do in the middle of the game, you can drop the link and say, "Hey Gabe, can you take a look at this please?" And maybe I will make a video out of it. I also wanted to mention another change I did this year with my Patreon, for anybody who's interested. The cheapest tier, which is only $1 a month, now gets you access to all of the Patreon reviews that I do. So if you look at the rewards that my Patreon has, you'll notice that a few of the tiers get video reviews of games, and I post those to my Patreon. But anybody who's a member of the Patreon gets to access to those. And I'm usually doing about one a week or so, maybe sometimes 2 a week. And so there's a lot of videos that actually go into there if you are looking for, that extra content or extra direction or extra support. Other than that, I'm really happy with where this channel is now and how it's grown, and all of your support. It really does make me feel happy. I did have to take a brief break recently. Life got busy. I was just having trouble staying motivated to do the videos. But once the new year kicks back around, I'll be picking it back up and trying to stick with the weekly videos as I was doing before, so we can look forward to that together. Either way, I hope you guys are doing really well. I hope the holidays are treating you well, and I'm hoping that 2025 will be a good year for all of you and all of the Strugglebus family. So anyway, that's where we're going to leave this one today. Thanks for coming for another ride in the Strugglebus, where every wheel is an empty triangle, and happy Strugglemas, everybody.